Hi, this is Vicky with Brick After Brick Toys, home of Lego love, Lego rain, and Lego fun, where we help you have fun building your Lego world. There are so many wonderful sets made from Lego, and this one is a retired set. It's the Unexpected Gathering. Oh my goodness, I love this Hobbit set so much. And it looks really awesome. It has some great doors and windows, and look at that tree. The roof is a tree. It's just beautiful. But one of the things that I was absolutely thrilled with was this particular window. This is a really cool window, and I thought when I built it, I thought, wow, this is so cool. If you just learn this technique for this window, there's a lot of really artistic and interesting things you could do with it besides making it into a window. Look at that, it's just an insert into some arches. And of course, they put a brick with a light, so it looks like a light. But it inspired me so much that I decided that I would create some artwork with this. So I built this piece, and I think this one looks very Japanese or Oriental, Chinese. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you towards the end how to build this one. But then I got even more inspired by this build, and I found something. I just started building and building, and before long I had this beautiful archway set. And with that insert, it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And so this could be like at a spa or in any part of the world. It looks so exotic that I thought that I would share it with you so you could learn how to make it too if you want to. And if not, then you could just learn the technique and it'd be really interesting. All right, so let's take this apart so you can see the types of pieces you'll need. I'll bet you have a lot of these pieces already. If you have arches and you just have some flat tiles, you don't even have to have the flat tiles. You can leave it unfinished. But the trick is to have this donut shape and to have these black pieces that have the ability to be put into the donut shape. So check it out. I had to turn it over. This is the way that you assemble it, and then you flip it over, and then you put one of these little pieces in the middle of the donut hole, and then you just put this together. It's so fast and easy that if you have the right pieces, it'll be really fun. You can see, you can get a little confused if you don't have all the pieces right. So I thought we'd build the hardest one first. And the hardest one actually just went together section by section. But here are just some basically 1x4, two 1x4 tiles and a wedge shape. All right, and then this unit that you create is, again, a large arch, and it has a small jumper plate with the flat tile just turned on edge on like a diamond. It just makes it look really pretty. And when you take this apart, it's exactly like in the Hobbit hole. It's the exact same thing, except I dressed it up a little bit. And then of course, you have a couple of small arches with those beautiful translucent blue pieces and a couple of columns. You need 2 of the single columns and 2 of the double columns. Okay, and now you just need the base. And the base really is just a 2x4 brick, and then I added the little jumper plate, and this time I added it, the smooth piece, just 90-degree angle instead of as a diamond. And then this is the other brick that has jumper plates, so it's pretty basic. And let's take this apart so you can see what this looks like. I had a tough time getting some of these pieces off. And if you don't have these little smooth 1x tiles, you don't have to do that. I just wanted it to be very finished looking. And I actually added the little blue pieces because I just thought it was really pretty, because I think white and yellow and blue is just a really attractive color mix. And it gave it it just punched it. It just made the white look white and the yellow look yellow. Everything just came together. So these are all the pieces. And here you just put the round part of those tiles in and slide it in, and then you just put the arch together. So simple. Okay, great. All right, so now the base is together. And you just turn this around because really it's the hint of blue that's just really lovely. And because I added the jumper tile, it's very secure. It stays in place. You have to kind of be careful about how you put the big arch on. It has to go on this way because of the appendage that sticks out with the yellow and the white. And then you just put it back together. So simple, super easy, but very pretty and so clean. I actually changed this around a little bit because I thought the style looked better to do it with the wedge pieces this way. Just, it looked more balanced to me. It just gave it more of a balanced look. But you can do whatever you want to. In fact, it would be really fun to see what you guys come up with for different color combinations. But I just loved this look. I thought this was absolutely beautiful, very subtle and clean, and it just reminded me of, you know, a spa day that I've had with friends and things like that. So there's that window again. It inspired so many different things, and I also think it would be a really interesting just piece of artwork. So that's why I redesigned it in the Oriental style, is more like a piece of art. All right, so again, you just take the pieces. I took it apart again so you could see, so easy, and then you just press it together. There it is. Now the Hobbit window is more of a slide in. It's not really attached the way that the white piece of work was. So I wanted you to see how it's attached because we're going to kind of do that with this other piece of art. All right, let's take this apart. It's beautiful, but we're going to take it apart. So you can see the different units that we're going to put together. It's super easy, really. It's just a matter of having the right pieces and putting the base together, things like that. So honestly, this was also a really good way to use up some of those minifigure black jumper plates that you get because we get so many of them. And there you can see what I did to the bottom. At first I didn't have it on the bottom. Here's the jumper plate. You'll recognize this from the custom minifigures for the Harry Potter series. But it has many uses. All right, so let's put this back together. You can see when you're putting it back together, it's like, oh, how did that go again? What did I do with that? So I had to take it apart again because I forgot that the bases go on first, and then I put the arch of the columns on. And also I had to reposition that. So as you can see, this actually is really it's just standing there. It's not really attached like the other piece was, and so you'd probably want to put this against a wall or something because it might fall out. But isn't that beautiful? I thought both pieces just looked amazing, and it all started because the Hobbit window just looked so much fun that I couldn't help myself. So I hope that you guys create something interesting when you find something in a mug or one of those beautiful creator expert sets that you really like. I hope that you get inspired and do something fun with it because it's your own creation. Just because you use the style that was found in a set doesn't mean that you didn't create something beautiful too. So hey, thanks for stopping by. Leave us a big like, a big thumbs up, and leave us a comment about what you would do with these windows and how you would do something fun with it, or leave us a comment about some really cool set that you found inspiring and you created something wonderful. Lego Rain! Hey, thanks for all the Lego love, and have fun building your Lego world.